Before you can turn on the printer, you need to remove the shipping material. We're going to open the cover and remove the cardboard insert that's inside. Take it out and put it aside. It is important that the printer is installed on a stable table. The power on button is at the back of the printer. We turn on the printer. The printer is booting up. You can see the LEDs are flashing. And now we're going to install the cartridges inside the Printhead. A new printer comes with the Printhead pre-installed. We open the cover and the Printhead cartridge will put itself on the middle. Take the first cartridge. In this case, it's going to be the black cartridge. We slide it in the K position and we push the cartridge in place. We repeat the same procedure for the yellow cartridge. We put the yellow in the Y position. Then we put in the cyan cartridge. And to finish with, we will install the magenta cartridge. Just push and the cartridge is locked. If you want to replace the cartridge, press the cartridge and then slide it out. To remove the printhead, pull the latch to the upward position and take out the printhead. A new printhead comes with new setup cartridges. You need to use those setup cartridges first before you can reuse or continue to use the old cartridges. We slide in the printhead back into the printhead holder and we will push down the lever so that the printhead is locked in place. Now we can close the cover. The printer will detect the printhead and start priming the head. On the screen we can see the ink levels, an estimation, and if there is a problem with the printhead, an icon will flash on the screen itself. There are 3 buttons on the panel: resume, pause, and cancel. When the cover is closed, it is a resume button. This is a pause button, and then we have just a cancel button in case we want to cancel the job. When the cover is open, then the resume button becomes a feed button and the pause button becomes an unload button. In case you want to load a new roll or the old roll is empty, you can unload the paper and charge a new paper inside. We see now the back of the printer. To load the paper, we need to open it. We will put it on the black roller. We slide the guide to the left. You make sure that your labels have a neat border. If there is a label that is jagged or if it's a corner missing, take it off. We slide the roll against the metal piece. That's the 0 point, and then we slide the guide until the roll. We put the guide back upwards. There is a little bit space between the roll and the guide. You need to leave it like this, else the roll cannot turn on the unwinder. We take the paper and we will push it inside, not completely, just we will align it to the right side. And then we take the side guide and we will slide the side guide just against the paper. Do not pinch it. If you pinch it, then the paper cannot move freely in the printer. Once this is done, we can slide the paper completely in the printer. The printer will detect the paper and align the paper so that it's ready to print. The printer is foreseen from a label detection sensor. You need to be sure it's somewhere on the label. It doesn't matter if it's on 2 centimeters or 4 centimeters. It just needs to be somewhere on the label. If your label is 1 centimeter wide, make sure the label detection sensor is somewhere on the label. If your label detection sensor is on 6 centimeters, then it will not detect the labels. In case you want to print circular labels, then it's logic that you need to place the sensor in the middle of the circles, because the distance between two circles is less in the middle than on the sides. So in this case, this label is 4 centimeters, the middle is 2 centimeters, so we will place the sensor on 2 centimeters. The paper is correctly loaded when you see that the edge of one label is on the cutting edge from the printer, the tier of position. You want to unload the labels, press the unload button, and then the labels will advance to the back. It's important that the labels that you have printed, that you will cut them first before you will unload the paper. The printer is now ready to print. The cover is closed and the resume feed button is solid. It's not flashing